subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Hi friends, how are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Brandy and happy Saturday. It is September 13th. My eyesight's getting bad. I couldn't see the date on my watch. But I had planned to take y'all with me today. I was gonna do a little outings, not necessarily like a grocery haul, not necessarily what I eat in a day, just kind of like spend the weekend with me. But I forgot y'all at home. So I already went out. My husband and I, we went to IHOP. IHOP had sent us a coupon, buy one, get one. So we were like, you know what? We haven't been there forever. Let's go. We went, got there, sat down, realized we forgot the coupon at home. Got up, went and got the coupon, went back. The coupon's only good Monday through Friday. So that's how my day's starting. So how's yours? I hope better than mine. But it was okay, not a big deal. I get the poblano steak omelet. It's so good. It's really high calorie. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 calories. But I only eat half at a time, so like a 500 calorie breakfast, perfect. And you can get a side of pancakes. So I added a side, not added, I mean they come with it. A side of 3 pancakes. I bring those home and I'll eat on those throughout the week. So it's great value. For $14, it's like 13 something and it's a lot of food. But let's go over my meal plan. Like I said, today is Saturday. And I think tonight, my husband's maybe gonna be going to the BMX track, but I'm still gonna cook dinner just so I could have it already. Typically on Saturdays, I don't cook dinner and I'd cook it Sunday, but we're gonna be out Sunday. I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm gonna cook, I think, chicken Parmesan tonight, a lighter version. That reminds me, I need to thaw the chicken. But yeah, some chicken Parmesan. And then tomorrow is Sunday, is the Cowboys, woohoo. But it's also my nanny and my brother-in-law's birthday celebration. So we are going over to my in-laws' house and we're cooking burgers. We're supplying all the burgers. And we're not gonna eat about until like 1 and we're gonna watch the Cowboys with them. And there'll be like dessert and whatnot. So that evening, I highly doubt we eat a full dinner. We may make like just a little snack plate, grilled cheese or something, but I'm not planning on cooking Sunday evening because we'll get back pretty late and we'll still have to do laundry and take care of the dogs and get ready for the week. And then Monday, I'm actually have a big inspection at work. My lab's being inspected by a CAP peer group. So I always like to like celebrate after that, even though we do well. It's still a stressful day and like high intensity. So I'm gonna pick up poke bowls on the way home. They'll be really good, but I've been craving them. And it's also something that I think would be good takeout because it's not like warm or anything. And I get the half rice, half green and a shrimp and crab. It's really, really good. Okay, and then Tuesday, I'm gonna put in my crock pot salsa verde chicken for chicken tacos on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we'll have leftover chicken Parmesan. And then Thursday, we'll have leftover salsa verde chicken to make some bowls with some brown rice. And then I also have shrimp and grits in that mix too, because I have some leftover V8 juice that I use to make the poblano. No, my dog's crackling. He got a plastic bottle I gave him. Hey Rio, can you take a break? But yeah, I have some V8, spicy V8 juice left over that I need to use up that I used when I made the meatballs and polenta. So that is the meal plan. We are going in the store to shop this week because picking up all the vegetables for the burgers, I want to pick them out myself. But if you can see, there's quite a bit in front of me already. Let me get to this. We swung in the Waxahachie Farmers Market really quick. We were hoping to get macaroons for someone and us. They were doing a fair theme macaroons. It's Simply Shifted. She has great macaroons. I know she's not there every week. I knew she had like a schedule. However, on her Instagram, she's been sharing them. So I just assumed it was this week. It was not, sadly. She was not there. Another person, we tried to go to the Shallow. They have a flower farm that's always there. $20, gorgeous bouquets. I've shared them here. They were not there either. So, but anyhow, I did get this sourdough loaf. Look how pretty she is. I have never tried this shop, and the reason being it's always sold out when I get there. But it's special needs sourdough. I'm very, very excited about this. It looks delicious. And look how pretty that packaging is. I'm gonna have to save these. But I picked up that. And then we also picked up a thing of banana preserves or jam, whatever you want to try. And we tried this in the farmer's market. And it was absolutely delicious. Oh man, they just made it too, not too long ago. It has the date on here. But yeah, peppered psalms. But those two things came from the farmer's market. Then I headed over to Lowe's because on my agenda today is to refresh my garden. I'm gonna start going to a fall winter garden. So I went and got some Brussels sprouts and cabbage starter. There were slim pickings at the Lowe's, but I didn't want to spend all day running around looking for plants, so I just got what I could get. Some things I'll start for seeds too. And then we have cauliflower and and butter lettuce. So at least I got me a little head start there. Like I said, I'll do some seeds as well. Then I headed over to Target, because if you've been here a hot minute, you know I'm a fan of the Good and Gather cold brew. And I was getting low, so rather than be forced to buy Starbucks at the regular grocery store, I was like, let me go ahead and grab. This week I got vanilla and medium roast, and I find I drink about one a week, and it's like $4 for this, $3.99, so great deal there. And then I never buy groceries at Target because I always think they're expensive, but I did see, just walking down to get the coffee, I saw that one of my salad kits that I like, the Sweet Asian, or it's just Asian style, which granted, I've never bought the Target one. I usually get it at Walmart or H-E-B. It was on clearance for $1.90 because it says it needs to be used by tomorrow, but it still looks like perfect. Like nothing looks wrong with it. So I'll eat that like Monday or Tuesday at work. I mean, I may even eat it, like that could be dinner tomorrow night after the big heavy burgers. But part of my grocery list, when I was picking up the salad, I saw and I was like, well, that's cheaper than the grocery store I'm heading to. So I went ahead and picked up some baby bella mushrooms. These were $1.99, and I was gonna be buying them at Tom Thumb, and they're like $2.50. So, and then for the burgers, we went ahead and got some sliced cheese. I got Colby Jack and Pepper Jack, and these were again $2.29, and at Tom Thumb they're like $2.79. So figured I might as well save the money, right? And then we're making chicken parmesan. I thought I was gonna use sprinkled mozzarella so I didn't have to waste a lot of calories, but they had like slices of mozzarella. And this will be great because they're only 60 calories per slice. So pick these up, and this one was only $1.99. So great deal. I didn't know. Y'all have to let me know. Is Target like somewhere I should start shopping for groceries? But I did get two things I shouldn't have. I got this mini pumpkin. It was $1. It's so cute. They had all sizes and all colors, but for some reason, only the little ones seemed cute to me. The bigger ones, I felt like the stems weren't like big enough. So I'm gonna like just decorate with this, you know. And then I could not pass up this mug. Isn't it cute? We have enough Halloween mugs. We change our coffee mugs out with the seasons. And we have enough Halloween. It's like the one season we have tons. But I'm sorry. My husband, he won't care. But I mean, like, he would just say, we have enough Halloween mugs. And I'm going to say, but it's a clear ghost. But I love that. I'm going to ask him to remove the sticker. That is not my forte. And then, like I said, we have birthdays. So I picked up my brother-in-law a card from us. And then I also picked up Nanny a card, but it says Grandma, and I think we call her Nanny, and I swear I think he doesn't like when the cards say Grandma, not Nanny, and they didn't have any Nanny, so I got a Grandma one just in case. If not, we'll go with the generic birthday one, and if not, I'll just keep this for later. So, but if he doesn't want the Grandma one, I will return it because it's like more money. I will, because we don't have any other grandmas. Or I can give it to someone else that does have a grandma rather than return it. I'll take it to work and like give it away. Okay, and the other thing, two more things. I had seen these online. I don't like Reese's. I think Reese's are awful, especially the Reese's Pieces. But my husband loves them, and I don't think he loves Oreos, like a big obsession. I don't think he knows this is a thing yet. So he's going to be so freaking excited. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna put them in the cabinet and just see if he notices them, or if I wanna like set them out on the counter so he really quickly notices them. He's outside mowing right now. I haven't decided there. And then, since I could not get flowers at the farmer's market, I picked up Nanny these flowers, which are different than my go-to, but I thought it was a pretty combo. It's like different and unique, so that's what we went with. I haven't decided if I'm gonna put them in a vase yet for it or not. I have some extra vases, but I don't know. There was a sticker on it that said not for human consumption. Like, is that a concern? Okay, friends, that's it. I am actually going to go work out. I'm gonna go walk my dogs and run. I've been running / jogging, not with them. Well, a little with them. I bring them home and then I go. Gets me lots of active minutes. I did see a dietitian. You will see that in my September in review. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I got some protein powder, Earth Chimp. They reached out. It's an online company. They're actually from Ireland. How cool is that? They had reached out a while ago and asked if I wanted to try their protein powder. And I told them, you know, I said, honestly, I'm not very much of a protein powder gal. The really only protein shakes I drink are Alani New Munchies and Fairlife. And I said, I'm not sure if I like it or not. And they said, hey, if you want to try it out, great. If you like it, share it. If not, don't. So let's do a taste test of this together, but not right now. I'll do it in a minute, probably like after working out and all that. But my husband, he was really excited because he used to do a lot of protein powder and then we stopped doing it. Well, he stopped doing it because we just, I don't know. But he likes the idea of like adding these in, like when I make muffins or pancakes. There was something else. He said also just adding this straight to his coffee, but he adds protein, liquid protein to his coffee, so I don't really know if this is more convenient for that option. But anyways, I thought the branding was really, really cute. I think they had 3 flavors. It is made from vegan protein. And it is 2 scoops, 120 calories, 20 grams of protein. Oh, that's pretty cool. And they have like a give back plan. 10% of our packaging cost. They donate 10% of their packaging cost towards removing discarded plastics from our oceans. That's pretty cool. I like when companies have like, what is it? Like something good behind them. The first one I remember were Tom's shoes. Buy a pair of shoes, give a pair of shoes. Okay, so we will try that later. But stay tuned. I'll be grocery hauling. I got to go to the grocery store this week. Got my handy dandy list. And that's it. But time for me to go get busy. I mean, I've been busy. It's only 11. And we like left the house at 7:30 this morning. Been going. So fun. But I'm going to be out in the yard sweating working in this garden. I just got back from a 1.5 mile run. And it took like 20 minutes. So I was going pretty quick. I took both the dogs. I took Rio first. And Rio did almost a mile. Probably they did half. They probably did both like 0.75. But it is, 11 o'clock in Texas. Now it's 12. So it's quite hot out there. So I couldn't take them too long. And I tell you, even myself, it says it's 85 at home, but it's full sun. And that's a hard run. I know people that train for marathons in Texas all summer. I don't know how they do it because I would definitely have a heat stroke. I'm not even exaggerating, like at all. So I'm trying to get some energy drink. Just chugged a bunch of water because I still need to get a workout in before I go work in the garden. And working in the garden is going to be hot too. I don't think my garden work's going to take long though. But I don't want my body to cool down too much for the workout because I want my heart rate to still be up and whatnot. But I need to cool down some or I won't have any energy. It's trying to get me to do a high intensity workout today since I didn't work out yesterday. It's not happening, folks. They don't know I just went on a run though. So sorry for the poor camera. I am on my phone and I don't know why it looks that bad. But I am feeling better. I took like a 5-minute little break, cool down, but you can kind of see how hot my cheeks get. But man, my dogs are still acting like they're dying and they only went halfsies. I rarely take these dogs out when it's that hot. Rarely. That's why we kept it short, right, Rio? Rio's been back. He went first, so he's been back like almost an hour and he's still dying. Asher does better. But it is time to get started. And I'm still struggling with the weights since I did my reassessment. I also don't know why I always have to refresh now. So I'm only doing 15 minutes. I don't need much today. Not a bad week of working out if I don't say so myself. If I do say so myself. Almost 4,400 today. But in only 16 minutes. That's pretty good. This is what I'm talking about. Time to clean out the garden. These tomato plants are still blooming, but even though they're blooming, they haven't given me any tomatoes like in at least a month. So they're gonna pull up most of the basil just because it's starting to bolt. I may take it inside, and I heard you could like chop it up and freeze it. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's not even talk about that. That was a mishap the other day. This pepper plant had tons of peppers, and I tried to put this cover over it to help it like with the weight. And I broke like half the things. But my peppers are doing great, but I'm gonna try to sneak a row of carrots in the back. See, I have room back here. Rio, get down. Got the doggies pull out for them to play in. Rio just jumps in and out of it. Go get your toy. Go get it. You can get in there. Get in your basket. He just likes to get them out. Look at my face and hair. My cheeks are rosy. My hair is crazy. I finished planting my garden. My husband is still out there working on a flower bed. He cleaned up the flower bed by our bird feeders. It gets really bad because all the birds see. Both dogs got outdoor baths, and Rio's doing what he's not supposed to do. Get off our bed being wet. Get off. Rio James. Playing with his toy, and that one got a bath too. So putting up their soap, and now time for mommy to get a bath. And I tell you, I'm exhausted and I look it. Oh, that hair is crazy. And the worst part is that I still have to go to the grocery store tonight. Granted, it's 2:15. Got to go to the grocery store. Really should start doing some laundry because we'll be out of the house all day tomorrow. And I need to edit a video because I didn't have a video up this weekend. Oh. My face is burning. I think my skin is really sensitive because I do retinoid. My specific one, tretinoid. And it makes you sensitive to sun, which I know, like it's burning. And I put on my sunscreen, my daily sunscreen. But I think maybe I didn't put on enough or I needed to reapply because it is really burning. Like really bad. So don't be like me, people. Wear more sunscreen. It doesn't help that one's probably old too. I do think it's old. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna jump in the shower, get me something to eat. Cool down for a little bit. Start a load of laundry, and then go to the grocery store and edit. There's no time for the wicked. We are back, and we got some stuff from Tom Thumb. It was so peaceful in there. I love going to my local Tom Thumb. Let me get it all unpacked, and we will go over everything. So we spent a total of like $95, which was pretty good, I think, all things considering. I say that, and then I look at it, and I'm like, really? It's like hardly anything. That's okay. I'm sure y'all get tired of me saying that. But on a high note as well, I didn't have to scan that much food. That means I bought a lot of like whole foods. So let me show you. Okay, let's start down here with our produce. We are having shrimp and grits, I believe, tonight, and I like to add zucchini along with mushroom to mine. My husband eats a banana every day, and I eat about one a week, and I like mini, and he likes ginormous ones. And then we also got an extra one because I'm going to add it to some macerated berries for a little sweet treat throughout the week. We got avocado, tomato, and red onion to go on the burgers we're having tomorrow at my in-laws, along with the Better Burger leaf lettuce. And then for the fruit for the week, got some pears for my husband, got some cuties just to snack on, and then also picked me up some red grapes. Red grapes were so good last week, so I got more. Also got a couple limes. We are actually making cocktails tonight to go along with the movie, just for a little fun date night at home. So picked up some limes for that. Got an onion just for meals throughout the week. My husband picked up this small thing of cookie dough bar cake slice. This is 400 calories for this one piece. He said he earned it today, which is true. He's been working his butt off. But you see all those cookie dough bites? I didn't get me any. None of them looked good to me, like called my name, so I stayed good. He got 2 different yogurts for him throughout the week. He got the banana cream oinkos and the triple berry. These are both 2 points each, 15 grams of protein, and how many calories? 90 calories. And then we got a slew of TV dinners. Tom Thumb has been killing it with TV dinner prices. These were all $1.97. He got the Kansas City style pulled pork mac and cheese. He had this last week and said it's worth the calories. He really liked it. 420 calories, 19 grams of protein. I totally forgot to scan the TV dinners. Hold, please. Okay, so let's start this over with the lowest point one. It's the Healthy Choice Mexican style street corn, 18 grams of protein, 240 calories, 2 points. He really likes this one. I've had it before. I didn't love it. The chicken had a weird texture to me. Next up is a creamy chicken and mushroom. We've never had this one. I thought I may like to try this one. It's 240 calories, 15 grams of protein, and 4 points. He got the chicken fettuccine alfredo and broccoli. It's 280 calories, 21 grams of protein, and 4 points. He also picked up the chicken margarita with balsamic. This one's 5 points, 270 calories, 17 grams of protein. The pineapple chicken is another one he really loves. It's 290 calories, 16 grams of protein for 6 points. And then the one we started with, the pulled pork, 420 calories, 19 grams of protein, and 13 points. So these will not be eaten all this week, but stocking up because of the price. Okay, back to this side. Tom Thumb often does like get something for free, and this week was this Nancy's probiotic sour cream. So, you know, give it a go. It's 3 points per serving. It has probiotics, I guess. Okay, like I said, we're having a movie in tonight, and part of that is to make cocktails. We're making like a coffee liqueur cocktail, and then we're also making a vodka, pink lemonade, ginger beer. I don't know. So we had to get some pink lemonade. We got the 0 sugar, 0 points. Half and half is 2 points. And then my husband just uses these for cocktails, and he's been out, so we picked up lemon and lime. Had to search the store far and near for that. We couldn't find them, and then we had to backtrack and finally found them. It's my brother-in-law's birthday tomorrow. That's why we're having the burgers. So we just picked him up a little 4-pack of a specialty beer. My husband said he hopes he wants to share with him. And then tonight, like I said, we're having shrimp and grits. So I went ahead and picked up me some shrimp. I was going to get the cheaper shrimp, but these were already peeled into veins, so I'm saving my time there. I am pretty much out of croutons, so I went ahead and got these Signature Select garlic and butter. They're 1 point per serving. Usually I buy the Texas Toast, but I'm excited to give these a go. For the chicken tacos this week, I'm going to cook the chicken in this salsa verde in the crock pot. Easy peasy. It's 1 point per serving. And then for the chicken parmesan, I just got a marinara sauce. This is also 1 point per serving. We really wanted the arborata sauce, but we grabbed it to put it in the cart, and I just happened to look at the calories. It was 120 calories per serving, versus 130 calories per serving versus this one, which is only 60. So I'll have to add my own spiciness to this marinara, which is a-okay. And y'all saw my pretty bread earlier. That's going to be had some tonight. I'm excited. Okay, For the burgers, we needed to pick up pickles because, you know, we're bringing all the toppings. So we got pickles. And then they had a sale on canned goods that were 47 cents each. So I got 2 of these golden sweet red and green bell peppers. Got some butter beans. I just like some butter beans. What can I say? Got a can of sliced white potatoes. I don't use these often, but they do come in handy sometimes. So I went ahead and got them. Why not? And then I got 4 things of tomatoes. I got a thing of the diced tomatoes with onions and celery and green peppers. Got a can of stewed tomatoes. Stew season's coming up. And then crushed tomatoes. I would have used this the other night to make my own red sauce. So I figured I'd keep one on hand just in case I need to do that in the future. And then a thing of thin spaghetti for chicken Parmesan night. So that is the haul. So yeah, friends, that is the haul. I'll show you my cocktails tonight. I will show you dinner. Probably not much of cooking it. It's really, you just saute everything together, but I will show you like what we use and whatnot. That'll be in an hour or so at least. And what else we're going to do? Watch the movie Cocktails. And then tomorrow I'm going to make a lot of burger patties and cut up everything for the burgers. But I don't think I'll show you that. Y'all know how to do that. Okay, it is shrimp and grits time. Let me walk you through it. I make shrimp and grits a ton of different ways, but this one's probably the most common. I use a zucchini. I'm going to dice this up. I'm also going to dice up 1 bell pepper, and I'm going to add about half of a container of baby Bella mushrooms. I have a little bit of, you know what? I'm not going to use that red onion. I'm not going to use that. Instead, I'm just going to stick with the scallions. I'm going to use about 3 of these. And then if you have fresh garlic, use fresh garlic. I'm actually out and forgot to get any, so I'm going to use these garlic frozen like cubes. And then a can of diced tomatoes. You can use any kind you want. I'm going to use these fire roasted. And then I also have, this is V8 spicy tomato juice. I used the rest last week in a recipe, so going to do that. And then we're going to make some grits. These are quick cook grits. Just going to do 2 servings of that. And then I have my shrimp over here in my sink. They're already peeled and deveined, thank goodness, and I'm just making sure they're fully thawed before we're ready to cook. My husband's going to be in charge of the grits, but I got to get everything else going, which is not much or hard. That's the one good thing about grits. It comes together really, really well, and we are going to have some of our crusty bread as well. Super excited about that. So first things first, get some onions diced up and cook it, and the zucchini and the bell pepper. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cooking over here. I go ahead and add 2 of these frozen garlics. I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and garlic. Okay, I'm going to add about half the container. I'm going to let this cook all down together before. Let's let this cook for like 5 minutes. Okay, everything's nice and caramelized. So I'm going to go ahead and add the V8. And this is like the key ingredient that really makes it like easy and delicious. And I'm going to turn this really down to just a simmer. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to add the tomatoes this time just because I already have so many vegetables. I just don't really feel like it needs it. So I'm going to let that on low. Low. If I feel like I need more sauce in a minute, I'll add it, but I don't think I do. So I have my other pan going over here, and this is going to be for my grits. I just had 2 cups of water. You can also use milk. I don't find there's a need, but I am going to salt the water. I'm just going to do 2 servings of grits. A serving is 1/4 cup, so I'm just going to do 1/2 cup. And when the water is boiling, you just add the grits slowly and you just stir, stir, stir. And also some smoked paprika. A little bit of cumin. Just let my Great Dane out to go to the restroom after his dinner. And my husband just caught him. I asked my husband to go close the door. He is out there and he ripped up my plants that I planted today. You're in trouble. I don't want to see you. He doesn't usually, I don't know what got into him. He pulled like 6 of them up. Most of them are missing. He probably ate them. He usually never messes with the garden. It's really annoying. So the water is boiling. 2 cups to 1 cup of grits. It looks like while I was outside, a lot of the water may have boiled away. So if we had to add more liquid, we will. Oh shit, I'm so angry. That was a lot of hard work today. It's money we spent. Oh, that asshole. He's usually not very destructive. He was having a field day. Was he eating them or was he like throwing them up?
He was eating them.
He didn't act interested the whole time I was, you know, doing it all day.
Yeah.
Gonna add the shrimp to this pan. And it is 1 pound of shrimp. More salt and pepper too. That needs. It's crazy.
It's upsetting too.
Yeah, I did a lot of hard work to do that. It's money, that's time, that's, you know. I didn't add the can of crushed tomatoes because I didn't think it needed this sauce. But now I thought it was going to be too saucy. But now I actually think it does. I'm going to go ahead and add the can of fire roasted because we like it pretty salty. Okay, now we have way more than 2 servings, but that is a-okay. We will make the topping into 3 servings, and we'll just make some grits later.
Rio, get out of there.
Or we'll even do it over rice or something. Okay, I'm going to try to put my shrimp down in there so they can get all cooked. And in the meantime, my husband is still stirring away the grits. They got to go like 5 to 7 minutes. Typically, we add cheese to our grits, but we're not going to do that tonight. Instead, we went butter. Yummy. My husband is now on cocktail duty, so I'm ready to plate. This is a little soupier than we would like, but I mean, it's okay. It's not that much soupier than we like, but usually it's not this thick. I was torn between adding the tomatoes and not adding the tomatoes. If I would have had the whole can of the V8, I wouldn't have needed to add the tomatoes. But since I used the can for something else last week, that's why I needed it. So this is gonna make 3 servings. Shrimp and grits is a super low calorie, low point meal. All of this, the only thing I had to count points for are the grits, and I believe it's like 6 points per cup, per serving, which is not bad. I typically like roasted peanuts on mine as well. That may seem weird, but roasted peanuts, I don't know why, it like works really well. But all in all, that is a 10-point bowl. It would be 6 for the grits, and then 1 piece of sourdough is 4. But that is it, friends. That's gonna close out this video. We're getting ready to have a date night. Actually, no, I'll show you our cocktails. My husband's over there mixing away. We're calling this one.
This is mine.
Mine. We're watching a movie tonight that's Your Place or Mine, and this one's called Mine. It is vodka, cranberry juice, lime, ginger beer, and 0 sugar pink lemonade. Okay, friends, we are ending the video. We're gonna sit down and have our dinner and then a movie night, and that is it. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
I lied. I'm back. My husband just made us our 2nd cocktails, and he did some cocktail art. Can you see? He did a heart. Isn't it so cute? And his has a spiral, but it looks like he put a branch in it with a heart, it looks like. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna drink these, and then we're gonna go watch our movie. Let's try it. I haven't tried this one yet. It's like Kahlua, vodka.
It's not Kahlua, it's Bailey's.
Oh, Bailey's.
Coffee liqueur, vodka. It's like a White Russian, very similar, and half. Yeah, I like this one better.
I don't really care for this one.
Let me take this.
He may get 2 cocktails. It's okay. I may be able to sip on it. It just seems strong.
It does taste stronger than the other one.
Oh, well, Bailey's is alcohol. You added vodka
The liqueur.
and the coffee liqueur, so that's 3.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it. I don't like strong cocktails. So, ready to go watch the movie. Bye. Again.
Bye again.
So I realized yesterday that I forgot to do a taste test of my new protein powder. So we're hopping back on, and I say we because my husband's going to try it too. Like I said, he puts protein in his coffee like I do, and he wanted to try this one in his coffee. So he is making his breakfast, and I'll give that opinion in a minute. I've already had coffee, so I'm just going to try it. And like I said, I am not a big protein powder gal, so let's give it a go. It smells just like cocoa. 2 scoops with 10 ounces of plant milk or water. I'm just going to do 1 since I'm just trying it. Are you going to do 1 or 2 scoops? Or did you want me to dissolve it and you're going to pour it in your coffee?
I'm going to pour it straight in my coffee.
Just as a powder?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to do 1 and then I'll add 5 ounces of water.
How many is 1 serving? How many scoops?
2, and it's 120 calories and it's 20 grams of protein.
Okay.
But you would do, you know, if you just did 10.
Give me 2 scoops in there.
Okay, my husband's going to do 2 scoops. Oh, because he's doing a really big thing of coffee. And he just worked out. He got me his lift in. Doesn't smell weird. It really just smells like cocoa. I don't know.
There's no sugar in it, right?
Do any protein? 0 added sugar. It has 3 grams of natural sugar.
Okay, I'll go to sweeten something.
Yeah, you'll probably need to sweeten it. Okay, let me get 5 ounces of water. Oh, he's gonna do like a regular coffee, just so you can get a true flavor of the protein powder. I'm gonna use my little blender. See how easy it mixes. Seems to mix fine. Actually seems to mix really easily. I probably honestly wouldn't be drinking it going forward. I would use it more for cooking. That is, I mean, I just don't make protein drinks, and I told them that. But there is a recipe guide on that as well. But I do bake and stuff, so cheers. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh, no. Mm-mm. No.
Take a sip of that. Not for you.
Not for me. My husband said it's a me thing. He thinks it just tastes like protein powder and it's fine. He's going to put it in his coffee. We'll see. And I'll try his coffee too. Okay, my husband finished his coffee. What do you think?
It tastes like protein coffee.
But like, does it
It's
taste
chocolatey.
like if you're drinking a Premier protein?
No, because those aren't chocolate. So.
But I mean, like you said, it tastes like protein coffee. Like when you
can
drink the Premier, do you feel like you taste protein?
No, that just tastes like a protein shake with coffee in it.
But does your other ones?
No, they don't.
That's fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yes for coffee, no for drinking it straight up for me. But it is a cute bag. I'll link it below just in case anyone wants to try it out.
Oh, sorry.
And that's it. I can't believe I forgot to do that yesterday. Back to the video.